Hello, welcome to the second episode of A Secret Diary of a Fabric Shop Owner. If you've come back to episode 2, then thank you so much for joining me for the second one. And I hope that you're going to enjoy the next 20 odd minutes or so. Okay, so on the last episode, so the first episode, episode 1, I talked about some of my makes and what I was planning on making. I was quite good. I did manage to get quite a bit done. The first dress that I completed was the Clio, and the Clio I made out of one of the bundles that we had at the Stitch Festival, just because we've got quite a lot of bundles left over because I never made the sample in time. So I did make it, and it's a great spring sort of like pinafore dress, and I'm just going to pop a picture up so you can see what it looked like if you haven't seen it on our social media, because I have been plugging it a bit to try and sell the bundles. So I did make that. I like making the Clios. They're easy to wear, great to layer up, and also it's a nice easy make. But secondly, I actually did make the Mabel, and really pleased with it. I must admit I didn't have fun with the shirring to start off with, and I have been filming I'll talk to you about it in a second, but I have been doing a little bit of filming each day over Easter, and I did document a couple of bits of the shirring. I've got a Brother machine, it's a drop bobbin machine, and I did watch Tilly's video first of all on how to do shirring, and it seems that there's a bit of a difference with a Brother to a genome. And I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. I did do it years ago, but you just want a refresher because it's not something I've done recently. And I have got a couple of tips. If you have got a Brother machine, I think if you've got a genome machine very similar to Tilly's, you're okay. I've got a genome machine here, which I think it might be similar to the one that Tilly uses, but I use a Brother at home. It's like my old machine that I've had forever, and I love it. And it just takes a little bit more. You have to work on the tension of the bobbin, and that's what creates the shared effect with the elastic. So I have put some tips on that, so you'll come to that in just a moment. But overall, I made the dress, and again, here it is. So I have had, again, I've had that on social media as well, because oh god, I'm so pleased with it, and it is so pretty on. I really love it. A really nice dress to wear. So I'm going to be making some more. I also want to make the blouse version. So I did do that. What else did I do? I still haven't finished the bag. It's still cut out on my desk. So hopefully I might get some time this weekend to sew. At the moment, my evenings are taken up with doing tutorials. I've just finished a tutorial for last month's Fat Quarter Club, which I was so late in doing. I was also late in doing the Kids Sew 2 tutorial. So this is it. This is the pyjama holder. I guess you could put a hot water bottle in it, but it's the pyjama case holder. So I was a little bit late because of the Easter holidays, but I finally finished the tutorial. The kids boxes went out yesterday, so I'm going to be filming the kids tutorial for this month on a Friday. So it's actually hopefully tomorrow, so it's up for the weekend. I've also got to film tonight the tutorial for Fat Quarter Club, which is being shipped at the moment. So it's all about tutorials. It's a bit exhausting. Anyway, so back to the diary part. I decided to start filming snippets throughout my day, or throughout the week. Why I decided to do this during the Easter holidays, I do not know. So I'm going to put like a little compilation of my video diaries together now for you to watch, and there's going to be a lot of me with frizzy hair and no makeup because I'm working from home, because it's Easter holidays, and losing my mind. I mean, I shouldn't really, because my kids are 11 and 13, nearly 12 and 14, but they're still kids. So I've still got to try and get them out of the house. We did have a nice day in the Easter holidays. We went to London for the day, so I felt like I did a day with them, and we had a really fun time because they're a good age to go out with. So I tried to remember to film as much as I could. There was one particular Saturday that I wish I had have filmed, but I was just so stressed, it didn't even cross my mind. But basically, it was the Saturday before last. It was our open day. It was Easter Saturday. I walked in not knowing really what to expect, whether it was going to be busy or whether I was going to have time to do some sewing. I walked into a flood boiler, which apparently is under the stairs. Who knew? The hot water was leaking, so the carpets were sodden. There was, in the cupboard, there was like 1.5 inches of water. So first of all, I had to empty the cupboard. So if you know what cupboards under the stairs are often like, yeah, that's what our cupboard here was like. So I emptied the cupboard. I went home, got my vac, sucked up all the water, sucked up as much water as I could on the carpet in the warehouse. And then we figured out, my husband, who was dying with a bad back at home, I FaceTimed him, we figured out what was wrong. Anyway, I wish I had filmed that for you, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to play now my snippets for the week, but it was a toughie being the Easter holidays. So it's day one of my first video diary. I'm going to be doing this every day, I've decided. We'll see. I was going to start it yesterday, which was Saturday. Today's Sunday, obviously. I was going to start it yesterday, but I was at the warehouse and I thought it'd be good to sort of do an entry from working from the warehouse on a Saturday. But we had a steady stream of people come in, which was lovely, but I didn't get a minute to stop. And then by the end of the day, I'd just totally, just looked a wreck, was knackered, wasn't in the mood for filming anything, so I didn't. Came home and had friends round instead, and we had a number of glasses of wine, so hence this wrinkly, looking pretty crappy look that I have going on today. But I can't be bothered to put makeup on. It's Sunday and I'm at home. So the list of jobs that I should be doing today are: upstairs in the hallway is the biggest pile of washing to put away, including all the socks that have come out of the dryer, so they all need matching up. I've got to prepare the dinner. I've got to take the DOGOUT. I can't say it because I think he can spell actually. But if I say it, he'll want to go now. Did I say prepare dinner? I've got to prepare dinner. I'm doing a roast beef. So I've got to make the batter mixture, peel potatoes and all the stuff. I've got to clean the gerbils out. My daughter did say she was going to help, but she's just gone off looking like a 17-year-old. She's 11, gone to the park to meet a friend. I've got a pile of washing over there that needs to go in the washing machine that I can see. But instead, I am... I'm about to cut a new Mabel pattern out. I don't want to do the adulting today. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut this pattern out. I'm going to take the DOGOUT. I'm going to prepare the dinner. Then I'm going to practice the shirring of the dress. I'd love to just say I'm going to sit and do sewing all day and just finish the dress, but my mum's coming round. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. So wish me luck. Hi, so it's Monday and it's the Easter holidays. Yay! Just what every working mum loves is the Easter holidays, any holidays in fact. So I'm in my office at home, no makeup on again. So I'm trying to get over this fact that if I'm going to be doing this diary every day, there's going to be a lot of occasions where I have no makeup on, I have frizzy hair. My hair tends to be frizzy before it's anything else. But the sun is shining. My office is an absolute state at the moment. It needs a really good tidy up, but at the moment I haven't got time to do that because I'm about to start sending out the choices for our Learn to Dressmake club. So it's the first month for them, so we start it this month. I've got to send out the choices of fabric for them, so I've just got to get that sorted on a MailChimp and sent over to my wonderful Lewis, who knows how to get all these things sent out. So I just send over the content and he's going to sort the MailChimp questionnaire out. So then I will get all the collation. I'll get the collation of the responses and get the first boxes out. So today I have got my niece and nephew with me for the day because their mum, my brother's wife, works with us, a Little Miss So-and-so. So if you've spoken to Elizabeth, that's who she is. So I've got Ivy and Archer. So at the moment I've got my office door closed just so I can quickly film this and send out my MailChimp. They are with my daughter Elsie playing, apparently. But it doesn't mean to say that the door's not going to open any second now. So yeah, just a bit of a pre-warning. But here is my office. It's got my coat hanging up, just spinning around on my chair, a little pile of projects that I've got to do. In that little bag is a load of reversible rompers cut out that I wanted to sew up ready for the show and never got round to it. So I'm going to be sorting those out this week. But in the meantime, here I am in my very messy office that needs a really good tidy. But no time for tidying. I've got to get my MailChimp written. So wish me luck for today. I'm going to try and get as much done as I can, but it's probably going to be evening working for me tonight. Anyway, that's me today on Monday. Okay, so it's the end of the day and I've looked after my niece and nephew. I've managed to get the wages paid and I've managed to send the choice email out to all of our new members for the Learn to Dressmate Club. I've also managed to make this cute, wow, hang on, it's really hard to show you. It's a little reversible romper. So there we go. And then it does fully reverse. I'm gonna have to show you that another time when I've got hands free. All the stands that I've got at home, my ring light, my tripods, they've all broken, all the attachments. I don't know if anyway, I've got to just hold the camera now. So I'm just very busy making romper number 2 because I really do need to start advertising that we do reversible rompers. I'm desperate to finish making or to start making the new Tilly dress. I've got it all cut out, so hopefully this evening I might be able to make a start on it. I haven't got an awful lot done today because, well, first day of the Easter holidays. I should really be doing admin. Here is my desk. Let me see if I can, oh, I can't flip it. Hang on, we'll just spin round. You can see my very unloved desk. It's all ready for the admin and I haven't done any. Got loads to do, so maybe I'll get up early in the morning. We'll see. But if I do, it'll be another day of seeing me without makeup, big frizzy hair. And yeah, I think I'm going to get to the warehouse tomorrow. That would be nice to say hello. So there we go. That was today. I have more interesting things to show tomorrow and hopefully less of a red face with a bit of makeup. So I've been working at home this morning and I just needed to get out. So I haven't filmed anything from home because I've just been doing boring computer admin jobs. So I've just brought my dog out. We're on our way around to the warehouse. Don't know if you can see him. Where has he gone? He's just like a little, there he is, a little white dot. So I'm about a 5-minute walk from the warehouse. And there's this lovely little walk around a little lake in the next door housing estate. So I walk Nico round this way. Come on, come on. Anyway, getting moving. So yeah, we're just going to walk around the warehouse. I'm not going to spend too much time there today because I've got the kids at home and, well, one's off having a picnic with her friend, the other one is at home and I'm trying to sort him out. Never easy, is it? Trying to juggle all the things. Yeah, it's I love the holidays and I love the fact I can now be at home and I'm not stuck to the shop because that was always hard when I had the shop in town. So now that I can work from home, it is a blessing in disguise. However, it is really hard trying to actually get work done whilst, yeah, being at home with the kids. So yeah, little break, little wander in the sunshine. Where's he gone now? Come on. And then yeah, back to it. I've got to order all the bits and bobs that goes with the Fat Quarter Club this afternoon and the Kids Sew 2 Club. So I've just got a few bits I need to order for that. Got a load of folding to do. And that's about it. So I'll catch you later. Bye. So today it's the end of Tuesday and I have done all my jobs, done all my ordering, loads of admin, been round to the warehouse. I didn't film that because we ended up working and talking. But now, as you can see, it's the end of the day and we're enjoying the sunshine. That's my friend Katie, and that's my dog, and we're having a glass of fizz because I truly believe that if you work hard, then you should make the most of the sunshine at the end of the day, because we don't get a lot of it, and it's the first day this year where we've truly had some sunshine and warmth, and the daffodils are out. Can you see them? There you go. So that's the end of Tuesday, and apparently it's going to be crap weather tomorrow, so we'll make the most of the sunshine when we've got it, because we do deserve it. It's good for our soul. So that's Tuesday. Tomorrow I will get a lot more done, or I've got a lot done today, but I've got a lot planned for tomorrow. Morning, it's Wednesday morning. I'm going to sit here and actually get a few hours done on my computer. I keep getting disturbed by 105 different things and my attention keeps going to other things. Yesterday wasn't so productive. I think I start things and stop things and then I can move on to something else, and today I just need to sit and do my work. So I've got loads to do and not feeling 100%. Don't know whether it's pollen in the air or what, but hopefully I should be fine. But I'm just going to sit here, crack on, and later on this afternoon I'm going to take you through the Mabel dress and where I am with it. I'm not very far on in it, I must admit, but I have got to grips with the shirring. It's been a little while since I did shirring, so I really want to show you sort of what I learnt from starting and stopping, and you know, having a good go at it in the last couple of days. Don't know if I'm looking in different places in my phone. I'm trying to work out where the camera is. I think it's there. It's quite close up, so I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, see you later. So I'm still working from home. I've got the kids at home still. I don't know whether they'd be fine if I left them or not, but so far we've got my son and his friend and my daughter and her friends, and I just don't trust them to not completely wreck the house. They're okay. They're 11 and, well, nearly 12, nearly 14, but with their friends and having, you know, the possibility of being home alone, I just don't want to risk it. So I'm going to quickly show you shirring. I know there's loads of videos out there, but I've just got to grips with it myself. You need your shirring elastic and your bobbin. So I'm just going to snip the end. Here comes a child. Okay, I'm just going to... That was a child. Okay, so just pop the elastic through the little hole. Just hold on to it with your finger, and you're going to gently, hang on, my fingernails are in the way. Okay. You're going to roll the elastic, hand roll the elastic around the bobbin. Not, you don't want to cause any extra tension on the elastic. Just naturally wind it round. Don't pull the elastic. Don't try and create any tension. Pop the bobbin, pop the actual spool of shirring elastic on your lap or somewhere where it's not going to fall, just so you've got complete control of it, and you're just hand winding. It doesn't matter how neat and tidy it looks on the bobbin. I'm just going to try and get into the edge there and just keep hand winding your bobbin up. Drop mine, there we go. So I'm not creating, hello child. That was a child. This is why I'm working from home today. Although I should be at the warehouse, I'll probably get a hell of a lot more done. So once you've wound your bobbin, you've hand wound the bobbin with the shirring elastic, you're going to pop it in the machine. So I'm just going to quickly adjust my camera so I can show you that. Okay, I think all the kids are sorted now. This is fun, working from home and trying to film videos during the holidays. But then this is a honest diary of fabric shop owner slash mummy slash housekeeper. Right, I wanted to show what can go wrong with sharing or shearing, however you like to pronounce it, because I know there's loads of videos out there showing you how to do it, but I just want to show you from my experience. So I've got all sorts of practice bits of sharing going on this piece of fabric. It's the same fabric that I'm using to make my dress. As you can see here, I've got 2 practice rows of shearing here and here, and nothing has happened. They've not gathered at all. So I just want to show you what the problem was. And as you can see, this piece here has gathered nicely. So I used the same bobbin. I didn't rewind the bobbin. I just want to show you what it was that caused my 2 practice rows to not bunch up, and then my non-practice row, my third practice row to work nicely. Okay, so I'm just going to move you over to the machine. Okay, so this is my top loading bobbin. I'm just going to take it out for now. Okay, you're going to need quite a long tail on your bobbin, and I just want to show you how this can make a difference. So drop your bobbin in, this is if you've got a top loading bobbin, drop it in, and then normally I would then take this round and I'd follow the arrow all the way around so that the thread for the bobbin is nicely cut and caught there. What I'm going to do, this is quite springy because of the elastic on the bobbin. I'm just going to place my finger on, and then I'm going to pull this up to this thread to about there. Okay, because I'm just creating a little bit of tension, and I'm going to hold that bobbin because it will spring around, and so hopefully, yeah, there we go, it didn't unwind. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that off whilst I pick up the shirring elastic. So I'm going to lift, I'm turning the wheel towards me so that my needle goes up, and then I'm just going to pull that top thread. So can you see there's a tension? I can't quite get my elastic to come up through the plate there. It's because the end of it is just caught here, but I don't mind that catching because I know it means it's created some tension. So I'm just going to uncatch it. There we go. And then it's just pulling up through the base plate. So I'm just going to use my tweezers to grab it out. There we go. And just going to find the end, pull it through. I've got a nice long tail now, and I've got a little bit of tension just on that elastic. It's creating some tension on the bobbin. So I haven't created tension by winding the bobbin, but I have in placing the bobbin in the drop holder. So now I have put that in. I'm just going to do a row, so you can see a couple of rows there that haven't gathered. It's a better work now. So I'm going to start off with my back stitch because this will stop, it will keep the tension when I do my row of sewing. And then I'm going to end it with a back stitch. I'm not going to use my automatic cutter because I want to pull the shirring elastic out, so I've got a nice long tail. Don't worry about that double thread, it just means that my stitch hadn't finished completing. There we go. And I have now got a nice stretchy piece of shirred fabric. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. Just wanted to show you whilst I'm sewing my last line of top stitch for my shirring on the skirt. I just wanted to show you how it's all gathered lovely, but as I'm sewing, you just want to stretch out those stitches. I'm using the width of my foot as my guide, which is around about 1 centimetre. So I haven't pre-drawn the guides onto my fabric. I'm just using the width of my presser foot and finding it the easiest way. Okay, so once I get to the end of that row, I'm just going to do a little back stitch. Oh, nearly did it. There you go, just lift my needle up. Remembering not to use my automatic cutter. I'm just going to snip that off just there. So there you go, that's the first skirt part complete. Just got to do the same for the other skirt, but you can hear my dog. I think that's a really effective way. It is, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So I've done one skirt, just got to do the other panel, then the sleeves, and then I'll be able to put the rest of the dress together, and hopefully I'll be able to show you at the end of the week that I have a completed dress. Fingers crossed, because I've got a little bit more to do, quite a lot left to do on this dress, and then a hell of a lot more work left to do. Okay, so it's Thursday. Tomorrow is a bank holiday, so we're all in rather good mood. I'm at the warehouse, so Mr. So-and-so was supposed to be at home this morning, but he's not. So I've just left the kids at home. I've sort of gone past caring what they do. So I will go back and feed them lunch in a bit. Don't worry, they're not little kids. They're old enough to be left at home, and it's only around the corner. But anyway, so I'm in the warehouse. Just been doing a little bit of admin this morning, catching up with Helen. I'm just going to spin round so you can have a little wave at Helen. That's Helen. Helen has been really busy this week. It's the week before we start building the Fat Quarter Club boxes. So I'll just give you a little sneak peek of all the fat quarters folded, ready to be packed into boxes. Helen's done a sterling job at sorting our scraps out, getting our end of rolls, which are all there, our remnants all priced up. And general, I'm gonna have to show you around actually. Okay, so you can see we now have lots of very organised labels on the shelf, so if you do come and visit, you will know exactly what is on the shelves and how much it is, because we've got very neatly organised shelves now. So yes, we're just getting ready to start building our Fat Quarter Club boxes. We're going to be, there's some of our dressmaking fabrics have been cut, ready to be boxed. We've still got more to go, and our Learn to Dressmaking Club, they're making their choices at the moment on the fabrics, so we're going to be cutting those up as well. And then we will be boxing everything up. So it's all a bit of a process really, from having the fabrics arrive to cutting, folding, ready to go into boxes. Yeah, so it's nice to be in today. It's just Helen in. Elizabeth has got a day off. Katie's in this afternoon. I'm going to go home, make sure the kids are alive, and then I'm going to come back. I've got to write the newsletter because lovely Lewis, who puts the newsletter together for me, he is going to take a day off, an actual day off tomorrow. So I'm going to go write it this afternoon. And then I'm going to go back to, I've got craft night tonight. I love it. It's a lady's house around the corner, and we all drink Prosecco and sew or craft. I'm actually going to take my sewing machine because I want to continue working on my Mabel. I'm going to try not to drink too much Prosecco because it needs some concentration, but oh well, it is Easter. Anyway, so that's today. I might log on again later to film another entry, but if not, I will film something tomorrow. Morning, it's Good Friday, and I'm having a beautiful walk in the Sussex countryside. So we are, where are we? Friston Forest. In Westdean with friends who don't want to be on camera. So I just thought I'd show you how beautiful this countryside is. So that's what I'm doing on a beautiful bank holiday weekend. So hope you have a wonderful Easter. Well, you'll be watching this after Easter, but bye. I haven't filmed over the Easter weekend, and I'll talk more about that when I'm in my studio later. But currently in Booker, choosing the treats for our patchwork and quilting and Fat Quarter Club boxes. Talking quietly because there's people around, but I just wanted to show you where I am, down the sweetie aisle. So all the chocolates that side, all the sweets this side. So I'm just getting that because we're about to start boxing up the Fat Quarter Club boxes today. We're a little bit late because of the Easter weekend, but yeah, just wanted to pop on and say hi. This is where I am. So there you go. That was rather chaotic Easter holidays. What do you think? Do you like this content? Is it something you want to see more of? I hope so, because I have started to film a little bit more. Like I said in episode 1, I'm not going to commit to a date that I'm going to post these, purely because it stresses me out and I've got so much. I just hate committing to dates, because if I don't reach those dates, I feel like I've let people down. But I am going to try and start filming on a Monday if I remember, and then sort of like filming parts of each day throughout the week. I've been filming for a reel last week, so we've started the Fat Quarter Club process, so I'm probably going to put that together over the weekend and post on Instagram. So just sort of like how we put together the Fat Quarter Club boxes. Yeah, so there we go. So let's talk about what my sewing plans are for the week, and then we can see how successful I am at them. So the first one I have to say has got to be the bag that I still haven't completed, that's cut out at home. So I plan to do that. Secondly, like I said earlier, I've got the Kids Sew 2 pattern, well, tutorial to complete. That is a water bottle carrier. So the kids are making a water bottle carrier this month. So I've got all that on my desk ready to do. So that is more or less a talk through step by step for the kids. I also, I'll come on to this in a second, I am making this. So I'm applying to go on Sewing Street. We've agreed that I am going to go on Sewing Street. I've just got to put forward my proposal of what I want to sell on Sewing Street. And one of them is we used to have we're still running a subscription called the Homestyle Club, but I've stopped selling it as a subscription because we weren't really getting the numbers that I needed to make it sustainable. What I did decide to do was keep it as sellable boxes. So because it's great, Lauren at So Cozy did the most amazing package for our Homestyle subscription. The patterns are wonderful, but I thought they're going to work rather than the subscription, selling them as separate boxes. So the first box I want to take on to the show, because I've got loads of the fabric, is the garden box. So I've got this waterproof strawberry fabric, which I've got loads of it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And with it, we are making a kneeling pad. That's kneeling pad as well, a gardening apron, and a picnic mat. So I want to make that box up in that fabric, so I haven't got it made up in that fabric. This is the foam that we sent out to all the subscribers for the kneeling mat. So I want to make that up so I can photograph it and send it over to Sewing Street. So that is really important. I'm here on Saturday for the open day, and I'm hoping to have some time to cut it out and start sewing. So that is really important. The other thing I want to make, which is a bit more fun, is the new pattern from Closet Core, which is the Nick's dress and blouse. Now I'm pretty decided which fabric I'm going to make it in, mainly because we've got loads of it. I brought this back from the show, but also because I love it and I think it'll be lovely for the summer. It's this viscose from Lady Mikaela. It's the same as the purple one that I did my what's it called, dress, begins with, not Mabel, the other one. This is the brain fog. I'll pop it up on the screen because I'll remember as soon as I stop filming. Anyway, it's their recent one. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to make it out of this, the palms again, but it's different colourway. So that is going to be the long dress. And I really like the look of this dress. I haven't looked at the instructions, but I can see there's quite a lot, well, there's a couple of tiers, there's a lot of gathering. Looks like it's got elastic channels in the wristbands and the waist. I'm presuming they're real buttons. I don't think they're faux buttons. I don't know if they're covered or not. I haven't actually looked. No, it just says 12mm buttons. I might use the buttons with the shank on them. Yeah, so that's there. It looks like there's some gathering in the sleeves. I'm not sure about the shoulders, maybe in the shoulders too. But it looks quite involved. I think it'll be pretty. There's two versions of the blouse. So I'm not too keen on this version for me. I don't really like the tier. But if you look at the line drawings on the back, there is a plain blouse that's just got the gathered wrists, that's just got the V-neck and the elasticated wrists, which I think would be beautiful in, again, this time of year. I just really like viscose. But this one, and again, this is Lady McElroy. I think that would be nice to wear with jeans, chinos. I say chinos, I don't own a pair of chinos, but maybe jeans is more my style. There we go. So that is my sewing plans. We will see next week on episode 3 as to how much of this I get done. But also, I will also be sharing with you more behind the scenes, me video diarising my sort of parts of my life. I don't film too much because a lot of it is pretty boring. Sitting in front of a computer screen is not too much fun. I will also tell you how much weight I lose at Weight Watchers tonight. Very excited. I've been very good this week. So we've only been going a 3-4 weeks. I put 1.5 pounds on after Easter. I'm hoping to have lost that 1.5 pounds because I was only 1.5 pounds away from my half a stone, my first half stone. I'm trying to lose 1 stone to 1.5 stones. I don't know what that is in kilos. I'm a bit old school, but just so I can fit back in other clothes, ready to wear clothes that I like and don't fit in anymore. It's great making all these floaty dresses. It doesn't matter how many pounds I lose at Weight Watchers. But for me, I'm quite determined to do it this time. But anyway, so that's that. That is the end of episode 2 of A Secret Diary of a Fabric Shop Owner. Do pop some comments on, and please like and subscribe to my channel. It would be great if you do that and you can see more of content. I do post other things to this channel, not just The Secret Diary. I post tutorials mainly for the Fat Quarter Club, but I've got plans on new things that I want to start doing when the time allows me. So that is it for me chatting away. I've now got to go and take a dehumidifier back to the hire shop, which I had to hire after the flood to make sure we didn't get any mould. And I've got to go pick up some Prosecco from Tesco's because it's on offer. I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye.